No mucking around tonight. We've started a little later than usual. 20 minutes. It's alright. It's only 20 minutes. How you going, folks? What's going on? It is a Tuesday evening. Hope everyone's doing well. Living large, living life. And got some royalty-free metal going on in the background today. That should be interesting. We'll see how that plays out. I've got the hair of whatever's going on. I need a haircut. Leave me alone. But we're here to finish off, try to finish off these Deathguard tonight. I know I said last week I'd finish this guy, but I realised I'd missed the edge highlighting. That's the words. I use them well. So he's not quite finished. So we'll come back to him. We've got the other 4 to do tonight. So hopefully at the end of this week they will all be done, based and ready to go. If you go to the YouTube site, if you're there at the moment, g'day, Red. Hello. Hello. I wonder why that didn't come up on chat. In the bit where I can read it. Hello, Redberry. See, I can see that. You can vote for what faction I will be using for Friday night's live 40k match. You can go to the YouTube channel and vote there. Salamanders, Deathguard, 1,000 Suns. Up to you. No Chaos Knights. I know, right? Who would have thought? Let's do that model thing. Hello there. See, that works. I can hear that. So I wonder why I didn't see the other conversation. Where'd that pop up? Trying to figure out what format you watched so I can make sure I don't miss it. Ah, did you watch it on the tube of the U? You did? Yes. There you are. See, I can see that chat. Alright, we'll do it that way. YouTube chat over here, Twitch chat over here, Twitch chat there. Kick. Be loud. Be proud. I can't hear you. Hope everyone's doing well. So as I said, we are 4 of these Blight Lords left. We have a 40k match on the Friday. It will be streamed live. I have put it to you to vote for which one. You can see, if Anthony, you are watching on YouTube, you'll be able to vote from there on your choice, what you would like to see. And notice I didn't have Drakari or Astra Militarum. Yeah. Willing to do anything except that. I am currently building some Drakari at the moment, so we'll actually have to ask what you want to see painted next as well. Whether it be back to the 1,000 Suns, more Deathguard, or Drakari. Wouldn't that be frightening? Actually paint Drakari on purpose? So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try with blue, and then yeah, blue. That's what I'm going with. I figured it's a different colour. It will stand out on the armour, and it's something different. What about AdMech? The problem with the AdMech is what we have in the studio is an incomplete force. Well, they're not legal at the moment because of some of the changes that have happened since when they were first built. Not so much I don't want to, it's more that they not a balanced faction that's easily playable to keep it legit. But we will fix that at some point. No, playing Chris. So either Eldari or Deathwatch, I assume. And competitive. Not that saying that came out wrong. Chris is our closest to our build as competitive a list as possible in our group. He doesn't quite math hammer, but usually very strong lists that come out and face you. Well, this is a very fine blue, isn't it? It's fine. I'm going to put a contrast over. Might have to use a darker blue, watered down instead, just to get some of that texture come back up. I choose Knights, telling me you're taking Sally's only because I don't like Eldar shenanigans. I did play Chris on the weekend, and I did play with my Chaos Knights against his Eldar, so perhaps we shouldn't do that again straight away. Because that scoreline got out of control pretty quick. Not pretty quick, actually. It's a slow burn scoreline. But there did end up being, I think, essentially 30-point win to the Chaos Knights. And that's where you realise that, yeah, in tournaments, very understandable how the Knights, both flavours, are winning. Do Chaos Knights count as demons? Asking for the Grey Knights. No, they do not. They are not demons. That's why they don't get the full 5-up invulnerable save like demons do. They only get it against shooting because they don't know. I'll probably do the spines the same colour, but I'll just see how these go first before I commit completely. So we're going to have to probably stick with one at a time so I don't miss the stuff. This is why having a wet palette makes it a little bit easier to be able to do one at a time and have that batch painting still working the same. So I've been struggling with a cough this afternoon, so bear with me please. It's the cough that just refuses to go away. I'm so excited for it. Turn the music down a little because I don't know what it is and not all of it's great. Yes. Oh, now I've lost YouTube. Just visually. Oh, cool. So no, unfortunately, you don't get that shenanigans with the Grey Knights. Look, I do want to play against the Grey Knights. The new book, what is it? It's a 2-week pre-order, I'm assuming, because that's how they do things now. So we've still got to wait 2 weeks before you get the codex itself. Yeah, 2 weeks. Since when has that become the norm? I think the problem I have with the 2 weeks pre-order is they sell out within seconds, unless it's heresy. So what's the point in pre-order for 2 weeks? Very good. No doubt using the Gap Games link. And you have to wait another week for the app to update. The app update, unless you get in the collector's edition, which is earlier, or the box set, the app usually updates pretty quick. Well, I found it has anyway for my armies. Maybe you just need better armies. There's been hearing some issues at 3 again. Books been getting sent out with sections in the wrong language. Oh my god. Well, there's plenty of spares is what I've been hearing. So they should be able to replace them pretty quick. The other one positive I find with the you have the best armies, a few mispacked boxes as well. The bonus of if the rumours are true and Horus Heresy 3 has been not a success, there's all the scalpers out there who bulk ordered and stuff like that, just getting stuck with everything. That makes me happy. But can you please buy my 20 boxes? No. We've got 3 weeks to the next episode of What We Play Syndrome. We will have a new co-host with us, joining us for the first time, which is exciting. So make sure you dial yourself into that one. Second Monday of next month. Can't believe we're already talking about it. Didn't we just do 2 episodes? Pretty sure we did. Ah, Pronto, I do have a Grey Knight icon. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet. And whether you need that as a part of apparel. Or if you're happy with it as well. I don't know. Other great news: the band Carnival had to cancel their local concert, which was meant to be tomorrow night. And why is that good news? It means I have a chance of actually getting tickets when they come back in October. Oh, I was so disappointed the tickets sold out. Because I didn't realise they were here locally. I was looking at the Sydney ones, went, oh, they're sold out. Oh, I can't do it. It's too far away. It's not too far away, but yeah. But unfortunately, one of them is too unwell. They've got to postpone, which means they might actually have tickets later on. For a t-shirt, yeah. If you so desired. Because I do customs. See if I can show you, if you haven't seen it. In fact, you can give me some feedback if it suits. Let me find it. It's not that hard. I'm using both eyes. It's okay. Won't take long. Or maybe it will. Shut up. Let me see. If I do this, and then I do this, and then I try to scroll up so you can see it. Closer. Closer. I'm just teasing you now. There. Not on the store yet. Let me know what you think of him. Nice. Started trying to do some more dynamic ones instead of just the pose, but he is just the pose. Like the first ones started off as the icons for the streams, for the games, and that's how they all started. But they're too cool to be seen only once. Give him 2 swords. I can certainly give it a go. Made the mistake of saying I do custom. Damn it. This brush, I don't know why I keep picking this brush up. It's so shoddy. Don't look at the bristles. But for the work it's doing at the moment, it's perfect. Just put that brush down and actually get a brush that's actually still got some life in it. Hopefully. So let that dry. What I'm going to try is this. Now I don't know how well this will work. This is a contrast glacier. It's very light blue, so I'm not sure if it's going to do what I want it to do for the arms. And I might have to use a darker blue, which I feel it's going to be the case, because that's not much of a difference in the colour tone. But if we do it all over, it might give a bit of a shine, being that it's a contrast, rather than the dry paint. That's the theory. We love theories. We'll experiment together, right? That's the whole point of painting. And make it a mess. Yeah. It's kind of working, but I think I need a darker blue. I think it needs to be a darker blue with that lightness. So I'll just wash that away. And that's fine. So we test it out. An experiment. Not that you can see what's going on. Alright, belly shot. You're welcome. That was the paint I was going to use. Right. Much darker. Well, it's definitely more vivid blue. Just need to make it a little bit more watery. So just wash a bit of it away and we'll be fine. Well, I've gone for something different. Hasn't quite been pulled off, but you got to try, right? And I think just the wasn't watered down enough at the start. It's a big chunky blue, which is was not the plan. The challenges of trying to get contrast. So contrast, you know, maybe speed painting, but there's still a right and a wrong way to use it. A right and a wrong way to use it well, maybe, is probably... This bit here should be actually sinewy, not... Yeah, okay, I'll come back to that. So, we'll lighten it up, that arm, because that arm is definitely too much. I'm going to have the opposite over here. But I want something different to stand out against the armour, which it does stand out, but... We'll go back, we'll fix up the flesh parts between the joints. So it's just the shell that's going to have the blue. Oh, nice shot. We've done well. Contrast all over the place. Oh well. We made a bit of a mess of that one. It's okay. We'll live with that. We'll probably go back to that blue that we used earlier as the base and just tighten it up. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, we don't need a belly shot for this one. I can reach. You're welcome. 2 pots of paint dropped tonight. That's 2. It's an early start. We'll have to get those bingo cards sorted out. Drop paintbrush, drop paint, drop model. So we're doing well so far to get 2 pots of paint out of the way already.
He's on fire!
Yeah, thank you. It is a talent. It's not easy to do. Don't try it at home, folks. Leave it to the professionals. Oh, I had TV face then for sure. I could tell because so TV face has made its intention nice and early. It's good to know. Oh, that's one of those brass balls. So if you're new, you're trying to figure out what I'm doing, this is, what's it called? Sepia, Seraphim Sepia. This is where, instead of doing an edge highlighting, it's the inside. And this what gives most of the grime of the armour and such. So that nice white we saw before, all gone. Totally missed a part. Cool. Who would have thought the gun's got 2 barrels? Two swords. Working on anything on yourself, Joker or Anthony? What's the hobby night brought you tonight? How's that Night Lord faction going? All got rid of all the black goop and stripped and ready to go. The models I'm talking about. Concentration already. That can't be good. Reading the new HH books. The Fire Raptor's already back together and pinned up, stripping the back silicon. Nice. We don't know how they're going to play in version 3 yet. Are you? Is your group jumping on H3? Because I just asking for a friend. The one of the Horus Heresy players in our group is not picking it up. He's going to stick with 2. The group he plays with is sticking with 2. So yeah, he worked so hard to try and get me over. No, wait. Alright, so these bits. Oh, I'll make it challenging myself. Stop fiddling with them. So the quill, the sword. We can work on the sword. Now going back to the crappy brush. It's going to be pretty rough on the blade, because we'll do more to it than just this. Ah, yeah. So I just realised I've done that the opposite way I've been doing these 5. That's okay. There's some stuff in 3 I like, but there's other stuff that I think 3 it turned into a pseudo 40k. Disappointed to hear that the game's changed that dramatically. Not that it's more like 40k. Got quills coming out of him everywhere. I'm gonna get a belly shot because I need some greens. Wrong green. Yes, anyone who does follow AFL, my team did get an absolute drumming on the weekend, but I've been a member for 20 years. Seen it all. So yeah, true members stick to it, right? Why won't they win? Why is he getting a green tongue? Why is he getting a green tongue? Glad I don't know what I'm doing. It's meant to be the head's getting the green, not the tongue. Nothing like having a living kneecap on your armor. Of course you'd lose. I thought I got all the colours down. I did not. I've done well. The main rust colour. Left it up. Oh, he's got a ring through his horn. Funny. The locked loadouts is one of the biggest things I dislike. Fairly close to the line of sight. Yeah, that's very 40k, the locked loadouts. I'd see more and more of that. And it's a power leveling that I've really hated since they got rid of points. In 40k, it just... If I don't make an army with all the bells and whistles, it's the same price as the army that's someone's modelled all the bells and whistles. What's that again? That doesn't seem right. It's encouraging everyone to have the same list. Takes flavour. Yep. And I thought, the whole point of Heresy was more the flavour, the narrative part of the game itself. The battle reenactments and stuff like that. Any other brass mist? Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. I know they get most of their results out of tournaments because that's visually where they can get the results. You don't have the flavour at tournaments as such from the successful tournament players, I should say. And I am generalising there. Yes, absolutely generalising. You're welcome. I do like the fact that who's doing? Oh, Auspex Tactics. Their win-loss rates that they're also getting from the tabletop app, which includes the casual play. As I said last week, there are some armies out there that do much better in casual play or much better than tournament play than they do vice versa. Knights do much better in tournament play than they can do in a casual. If your faction knows, if your partner of crime knows what you're bringing anyway. Something is definitely sitting in my throat tonight. Sorry, folks. It's going to be a lot of it. Nope. Sorry, I got it. I got it. Didn't have to get up. No more belly shot for you. Sorry to disappoint. It's not that type of stream. Wrote a whole article trying to defend it, and they're fixed with the writer from what I've heard. Still not going well. Yeah. All the socials that I've followed on YouTube, it's painting a pretty horrible picture. Wrong brush. Disappointing. I'd hope they can somehow fix. I mean, to be fair, every time they bring out a hard reset, which this feels like a hard reset, people generally will complain. So let's hope it's more hysteria than actual. Because it's not... Well, it is officially out now? So it meant to be released this weekend, wasn't it? How'd your dad go to the shop? You say you were taking him and he had to be stuck there for a few hours? Just need to read the comment threads. Instead of stay away from the YouTube, I've seen some... Yeah. It's going to be a mix. Oh, okay. That's so good. It's not a dark enough blue on itself. So it's just not a dark enough blue by itself, but the other blue is too blue. I need to find a medium. Got the grey wolf. Grey wolf. No, that's... It's me thinking out loud, folks. Bear with it. I'll move on to something else while I do that. Yeah, we'll think of something how we'll do that. So many paints. You're gonna have to bear with it. That's a really dark blue. That's gonna be too dark. Just trying to work out what I'm going to do with these quills now that what I had planned's not working. That's a contrast. Might just have to stay with what we planned, so it's still all one colour. But we'll probably make it quite a lot lighter on the quills. So we'll just stick with it. We'll probably just put this down the contrast and then go over with the light blue as opposed to light blue, then contrast. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with. We've made a decision, folks. So he's going to be quite blue. That's alright. We need a different colour from the bone to make it stand out. I feel like the other one I did on this is blue as well, actually. So I could be doing exactly the same thing I do the other one. That'd be funny. It'd be funny, folks. Come on, laugh. Anthony, you played Sandstorm in Search of Sandstorm, didn't you? We're back to playing that. So I don't know how your computer runs it these days. Definitely gives it a nice blue feeling to him, doesn't he? It's come straight from the ice fields. Oh, focus, come on. Maybe what we should do, the really, really light blue, is sort of done a wet blend with the two. That might have worked a bit. But I haven't, I won't. Not now, it's too late. That's right, blue makes it stand out. And there's a lot of them. As opposed to the guy with the maggots, let's go with all the quills. We'll call him Star-Lord. Apart from the arms, I don't mind the blue on the quills because it does pop from the armour. Contrast doesn't work very well on black. I don't know what this music is, but it sounds very 28 weeks later. Now, without spoilers, has anyone seen the 28 years later? Yes or no is all you need to say. Purple, I know I've already got down. Yeah. Get that one right. No. Oh, what's this? At least the floor is clean for now. I have to fill the ute for a dump run. Uninstall the old shelving. Got installed, so I finished using the forbidden whipped cream. I also need to borrow the father-in-law's ute to do a dump run. I pulled this purple today. Yes, the tongue. Can't believe my son went and saw it without me. We've been watching the series, and he went without me. Too busy with his friends. I'm having some real trouble tonight with my throat, folks. It might be an earlier night than usual. But we'll see how we go. Made a pub roast for one of the car bays during the cleanup. Took up the whole car bay. It's impressive. And the only reason to do the run. I can't believe I just did that, but okay. Pretty much, yeah. You don't do a run until you feel enough space, like a full car spot. What's the point otherwise? What are we doing here? Yes. What's the rest of the week looking like, folks? Don't recommend whooping cough. It's been over a month now. Still have the cough, still have the bad throat. Not contagious, not sick, just the leftover. Don't recommend it for anyone. I'll come back to that, it's a bit early. Wrong green. No, it's the right green. Right green. It's a bowel sword after all. It needs to have some plague looking to it. And there'll be more to come. I haven't been in that shed since Dad's stroke. Locked and left it. It's been a while then. They multiply if you don't keep an eye on it. That's how I feel. It must happen because I'm sure I don't buy more stuff and never use it. I'm pretty sure I don't buy more stuff and never use it. Regardless of what my wife says. No, that's not black. Yeah, it's quite a time. So yes, on the weekend we did have a game, some beer, pizza, and 40k. I got to play against Eldar as my Chaos Knights, which is very fun. Grey Knights got to have a run against Imperial Fists, and the score lines for both games were almost identical. That's right, Chaos Knights won both. That's just how good they are. So you haven't missed anything that needs to tidy up? Just his whole arm. Yeah. So I've now put away the knights. Oh, just need some weathering. So people have been following how the knight progress has been going. So I still need to do some weathering. The decals are on. And this is the Ruinator in almost his full glory. Oh, you know what? This way you see him better. So there you go, that's him on his base. You can see the water effect we did. It's not attacking anymore. Try something different. So we'll put some, we've got the decals, but we've got to do some weathering, some chipping effect. And that's all that's left to go on him, is the chipping and weathering effect. So if you've been following that on threads, this is him so far, almost there. And that kills the Avatar of Cain very quickly. So yeah, he came out nice. A lot darker than the other knights, but that was the plan. So that plan worked. It's funny, these royalty-free music can sound so similar to actual music that's not royalty-free. I swear this song sounded like a different song. It's a real song. I can't think of the song I'm thinking about, but it's a good story and you should listen to more of it. You can't tell me it sounds a lot like a Soundgarden song. If you can hear it at all. Two swords. Oh, I think I had other variations too. Nothing with two swords. Alright. Actually. So the little guy next to him has two swords, so maybe I'll try and work out how I can do that. Yep. I'll play. I'll play. Anything for my audience. Yeah, the dry brush on it just makes that little bit difference, doesn't it? Keep losing that focus point. New camera would be great, folks. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Need one of those autofocus, but then it'll probably focus on what's going on down there. That's the problem. I realise I got teeth and bones and stuff to do, and I realise I don't have the right. Oh, I actually do. I do. Don't panic. I found it. Don't panic. Because that is not a quill. That is a big old talon. I'm not going to get... I was hoping to get at least 2 of them done tonight. I'm still on the first one. I am jumping around, I know. What should I work on after these guys? Hey, Bulldust! What have you done there? Donated bits! Thank you, Bulldust. Everyone gives them hype and love. Thank you very much, kind sir. May your grey nights forever jump and never be lost in the warp. Unless you play me, then damn them to hell. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, never stopped me. You've just signed away your entire life savings. Thank you. Have fun with your 50 cents. Yeah. Yeah. May not be able to update the camera with that, but yeah, it's a start. It's all got to start somewhere, right? Ah, no, wrong one. Dang it. So it was like half a cent. I think one... I don't know. I don't know how much bits are. But I appreciate all of them. That's my life savings. Haha, got him. I finally got all of his life savings. Yeah. We can call off the stream now. I've got the cash. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I should use the military green. It's alright. Oh, fun part. The fun part, we'll need tissues. Calm yourselves. I did find it, didn't I? No, I didn't find it. Fine. Alright. Technical paint. Yay! Which one went 35 cents in the kitty? So what I'm trying to do is streak the oxidize. But I usually normally use a tissue, which I might go back to because it's rubbing too much off. That's better. That's good to know. Okay, so that's good for large panels, not so much for the small stuff. Stay with the tissue and the smaller stuff. As I said, we've got to experiment. See what works, what doesn't work. And now we know. Tissue for small. Point 35 because I can't put a full stop without thinking I'm doing a command. Yes. Command that 35 cents. Command it. Tell who is the master. How's it looking, folks? With the blue, it's very blue. Very blue. Oh, I don't have any red down. He's got nice big red eyes. Looks lovely. Alright, watch me stuff his face up. Oh, I didn't mark it up that bad. So, yeah, winning. What have we got left? Bit of that. Forgot about this bit just here. Oh, I don't think it's a... You saw nothing. We're moving on. Well, I've got to do his eyes. Got to do all the Nurgling stuff. Colour his eyes going to be red, blue or green? Blue to go with his arms. This guy's got blue eyes. Beautiful blue eyes. These beautiful three blue eyes. Wait for that. We'll do the gross bits. Gross bits for the win. Here's a plague belcher. It should have plaguey stuff on the outside, right? There's actually not a lot of plaguey bits on him. It's all about the... Just put a hand in it. That's always a good sign. They do good technical paints, GW. The Oxidize and the Nurgle's Rot, big fan. Whatever the music is, it's going. Oh, my least favourite part. The edge highlighting. Hands up who likes edge highlighting. That's what I thought. Nobody likes it. And yet here we are doing it. But this is where you start seeing the armour pop quite nicely. Fine, it's an upside down one. So if you can't see, it's just a better angle for me to get to things. And I definitely get TV face when I do the edge highlighting. So you're welcome. Oh, not a good grip. So, who does edge highlighting? Who does it well? What are the tips? Tell me, O Master Swans. It's all about patience, which is where I fall down. Unfortunately, it makes the model just stand out that much better. You really think it wouldn't with the already bone armor, but yeah, you'll see. You'll notice if anyone's watched me paint salamanders or Drakari, I do not edge highlight them. I do highlighters with glazing. That's a lot of work in itself. Oh, look at all these. I missed some spiky bits. Glazing as in you're using watered down layers and layers, not just using a glaze. I'm impressed that people can do the glazing like that. Can't say I've really even tried, so I won't say I'm shit at it. I'll say I don't have time for that shit. Yeah, watered down, build up, yeah. I think when it comes to foot troops and just, you know, battle line units, I'd rather try and get out of it as quickly as possible and don't have to repeat too many build and build and build, because the units are 5 to 10. I just want to spend more time with the characters. So if there's a cheat way of doing it, so using a glaze itself or a wash, I will be all up in that. Oops, don't go over the brown. We'll be adding rust, more rust streaks to him as well. I noticed all those quills that are missed. So he's not as done as I would like him to be. But we're bloody close. How many layers is that you normally do to build that up? Educate me, Joker, educate me. Let's come back to that. Now, this is the other one we do highlighting on. Do 3, a long, a medium, and short to give it a graded. Oh, hear my voice? That is my throat just trying to tighten up. Which is awesome. So now I feel like I'm rushing. I'm not getting it as clean as I'd like it to be. Excuse me. Just throwing a random belch for you. You're welcome. Let's go as oh. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up, folks. My throat is just getting me. It's getting worse. I'm starting to struggle a bit more. So I'm gonna wrap up as opposed to sit here in dead silence and just struggle. Sorry, it's a short one tonight, folks. I am glad you hung out with me tonight. For the short period that it was. These two are basically done. I'm just going to add some rust to him. But he's done, apart from the base, of course. So we've got 3 more to go, which I was hoping to get at least 1 more done. I think you can hear me struggling. I don't know who's on. I haven't looked. So I have a quick look, and then we'll have to leave it to it. It's too early for a few people to jump on already. Oh, I thought that was Dead Man talking, but it's not Dead Man. Alright, so mic's on. I'll jump over there, but it's going to be just a run and gun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I'll be back Thursday. Hopefully everything will be back to normal. And we'll be back Friday. We'll actually have a game of 40k being played. You do have a chance to vote what faction you would like me to play. Jump on the YouTube channel to find out what that... to cast your vote. Oh, he spoke. I haven't got him muted. I forgot to actually start the raid. Oh, I am struggling, folks. Sorry. Alright, so I'll go say Mike Moans said g'day. Sorry it was a cut short tonight, but as you can probably hear, I'm struggling. Not much fun there. Alright, till next time, folks. Be good to each other. Good night.